Hello everyone. The subject I'm going to discuss now is entrepreneurship development, and the topic is small scale industries. I'm Dr. V. Srividya. The topic in small scale industries is product range and capital investment. What is this product range? Product range is like what are the products the small scale industry covers, which means to say that what all the small scale industries manufactures and what are the products they are going to deal with. If we take the list of the items or products which the small scale industries are related, it is not possible actually because there are so many number of products the small scale industries are involved with. Apart from, as soon as we think about small scale industries, the first thing which comes to our mind is this cottage industries, small, tiny industries, ancillary industries. All this we immediately it comes to our mind. But apart from handicrafts and other traditional products, small scale industry units also manufacture some of the high value added and sophisticated products like electronic typewriters, electronic survey equipment, fire alarms, television sets, and other consumer durables. There are many number of products other than this handicraft and traditional products which the small scale industries deals with. Actually, it's manufacturing over 7,500 items involving very simple to highly sophisticated technologies and offering opportunities for the utilization of local resources and skills. The sector has emerged as major supply of variety of products for mass consumption. That is for mass consumption also the small scale small scale industries has provided an opportunity as well as parts and components to the large industry sector. It's not only manufacturing small industries which is used for direct consumption or final consumption. In addition to that, it also supplied small components for the large scale industries which they use for manufacturing of very big equipment or machinery or many other things. So what all small items is required, these small scale industries manufacture and supply it to them. Not only that, when apart from handicrafts and other traditional products, small scale industries manufacture all these electronics items as we have discussed, typewriters, survey equipment, fire alarms. All that also comes under this small scale industries. Many such products are used as original equipment items by the manufacturers in the large industrial sector. These products which are manufactured by small scale industries, some of the large manufacturers use it directly. It is some products, yes, they use it as secondary. That means suppose if large scale companies manufacturing car, for the car, some of the components are required, which is supplied by the small scale industries. It's like nuts, bolts, plates. So many things are there which is required for assembling the car as a final product. So all these products are supplied by the small scale industries. So what they do, they take this and insert it or fit into the main product and bring it out as a main product. In addition to that, the small scale industries not only supplies these items which is being used for fitting into the other items, but also these large scale industries they purchase some of the items supplied by the small scale industries and they directly use it. It is not just only for fitting and fixing, but they some of the products they also use directly. So we can know the importance of small scale industries and what are the products they are manufacturing. The large scale industries companies just can't imagine to manufacture a very big items or products without the help of the small scale industries, because it is these small scale industries who help many of the large scale sectors to assemble the product and make it out a final product. And for all this purpose they require many number of items which is supplied by small scale industries. Not only that, suppose like this electronic typewriter, we all know like now since all of them are using the laptops and systems, we don't know much about this electronic typewriters. But initially, before the fast application of or usage, fast usage of laptops and systems, this electronic typewriter was often much used. Before that, the manual typewriter was there, later on, the electronic typewriter. So, all this are manufactured by small scale industries, or the manufacturer of these products can rightly be called as small scale industries. Many of the fire alarms, and even television sets also. It is not that only because it's a big product it's manufactured by large scale. No, even the small scale industries also manufacture such type of products. This all is been covered under the product range of small scale industries. Again, these types of SSI in the previous topic only have told how it's been divided into traditional and modern. This traditional small scale industries products is very much limited. They stick on to that particular product, and that is their limit. They don't go cross the limit, or maybe they are well versed in such type of products and they don't think about manufacturing high sophisticated products. But this modern types of SSI, that is ancillary, medium, small, medium enterprises, SME and all, they do manufacture which was a product of the large scale industries. Now they themselves have started manufacturing the small scale industries, and they also provide services, small scale services and business. All this has been added up now. Previously, it might be termed as large scale industries, or the small scale industries were hesitant to take up such type of industries. But when the classification came to this modern type of industries and it was discussed, we can understand that they have taken up many of the products, many of the products which now the small scale industries are also confident to manufacture. And what is this capital investment plan in SSI? See, actually, why this SSI has come into existence and why it is gaining importance. The main reason is the capital behind it. The investment for SSI, the capital investment for SSI is very less. Henceforth, many of them are going for this SSI units. So, when the capital investment is less, naturally, the people who are planning to start up a business with lesser investment will start up SSI. So, what is the plan in this is ensuring a fair return on investment. Here, the return will be fair and the risk also is less. It is not like a risky investment because they are going to invest less, and then the returns on that also will be less risky. When you are investing more and when you are ready to take up the risk, fine. But this SSI gives you a fair return, not a very huge return, but fair return, plus the risk also is less. And generate and build up surpluses and resource for core growth and expansion. Yes, they give a very, sometimes they give good return, not only fair return, the returns also will be high. Then what are they going to do with this surpluses and reserves what they have? All this will be used for the growth and expansion of the small scale industries. It might be used for the personal purposes, but actually speaking, what they do is what all surpluses they get out of this investment, they see to that they use it for the growth of the small scale industries and expansion or diversification or inclusion of products. All this will come into existence when they get the surpluses. Attaining efficiency in financial operations. So when they are planning, when this investment is planned very well, finally it will be efficient. The financial operations will be efficient because everything is well planned and organized systematically. Naturally, what happens? The financial operations will be very effective. Coordination with various departments to ensure discipline in financial resources. So, when the financial aspect has to be handled very carefully or it should be effective, means it finally leads to the coordination of the various department, so that it will be very well disciplined in regarding to financial resources. So this also should be one of the capital investment plan in SSI. So when all this is planned, when the capital investment is very well planned, naturally that might give good returns, and also that surpluses, it also will give surplus funds which in turn can be used for the growth and expansion of the sector or industry, growth and expansion of the industry, and also it can attain the financial or efficiency in financial operations, and also it will be very well disciplined if it has coordination among all the departments. So here if you see the small scale industries, I have just taken the image from the website wherein it clearly states what are the small scale industries, if you just have a deep look, you can know that all this are run by a very uh, small group of persons, and it's quite easy also. They get used to, once they work for a month or maybe 2 months, they get well versed in the operations of the uh, process, and they do work efficiently. For this, you don't need more number of duration for training and all. By just looking into it, or by just getting used to it with along with the others, by working over that, they'll get trained up. All these are small examples of small scale industries in India. So go to this website where we will get many more small scale industries examples. Who can look into it and get a fair idea about it. Thank you all for listening to this video. I hope I have given at least some information regarding the product ranges which has been covered in small scale industries, and also the capital investment related to small scale industries. Thank you.